There's this misconception on the part of the public that radio isn't necessary because we have cell phones. Cell phones don't work all the time.
Bill Ward has had an interest in radio for quite some time, so joining an amateur radio team was a no-brainer. He says part of the draw, being able to help out the public in times of emergency.
By definition, getting a few 100,000 people in southern Idaho that don't normally live here is kind of an emergency.
Bill says what will likely happen is that everyone is going to get out their cell phones to send text messages to their friends, make phone calls, and surf the web. But Bill says that's where the problem lies.
The cell service is going to crash.
And that's where amateur radio comes in.
I describe amateur radio as CB on steroids. If someone has a medical emergency of some sort, they can contact us. We will be in touch with emergency services and can make at least an attempt to get the proper facilities if the roads are open, and a whole bunch of other ifs, but at least we can get the message out.
Bill says they'll likely have someone at the hospital, the police department, the sheriff's office, and the fire station, as well as individuals in the places where a lot of the public will be, so they can communicate with one another. Although he doesn't know exactly how many of them will be around, he does know.
Not enough. It doesn't matter how many there are, we could use more.
So if you find yourself in the crowd faced with an emergency, find an amateur radio person who can try to lend a helping hand.
When all else fails, radio.
Lacey Darrow, 6 on your side.